All right, that's going. I'm going to go ahead and record. Beautiful. All right. Well, we're excited to have you here. It is Goal Girl Week. I hope you all had a great 4th of July. You got to watch some fireworks. You got to have fun with family. You wrapped up a great Mary Kay seminar year. And of course, then on July 1st, everything goes back to zero and we get to start over and we get to have this fabulous, fabulous run for the finish. And that's exciting too. I just want you to know that in this Goal Girl Week, this is a space for everyone to learn and to grow and to become the next best version of you. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Beth Gallagher. I have been building a business for 36 years with this amazing company. I fell in love with its philosophies, and I will never leave because of that philosophy of faith first, family second, career third. I live it on a daily basis. And I am so grateful Mary Kay started it like that. And so maybe as you're coming into this, you're going, wow, I want to have 2 new clients a month this seminar year. I want to add 24 new skincare clients. I'm so excited about that. And maybe you're on the other end of the spectrum going, this is the year I'm finishing National Court of Sales. I'm selling 45,000. So wherever you are at, I want you to know that's a perfect goal. It's perfect for you. So make sure it's your goal, not what you think your director wants, not what you think somebody else wants for you. So make it your goal and just embrace it. Second, if maybe you want a new team member and get your first team member, maybe this is your year for National Court of Sharing. Directors, I have the triple star necklace on. Maybe this is a goal for directors. So exciting on that. Maybe it's your time for red. Maybe it's your time to be a sales director or your first career car or your first pink Cadillac. I don't know what your goal is, but make it perfect for you. You are perfectly meant to be here. So this is a week. And Mary Kay always said many a race is won at the starting gate. And so I'm glad you're on tonight. There's going to be daily challenges every day. Reach out to your director, work with your director. We are here to give you ideas. And as Mary Kay Legal used to put on all of our CDs, you guys remember? The teachings that are on there may not represent the exact same result you get in your business. Okay, results could vary. So I'll put a little legal disclosure out. Results could vary. And it's okay. Just stay with it, my friends. Stay with it. Communicate daily your wins and your challenges because she is your biggest cheerleader. She is your greatest coach. And so I'm super excited about that. Tonight, you're going to hear from 3 great directors. Jane is going to be teaching on vision boards and goal setting. Mandy and Becky are going to bring the heat on your bookings. How many of us could use more bookings? More bookings, more bookings. My date book is not yet full enough. Okay, you're at the right place. Monday, we want you to attend your unit meeting or attend the vision. There's a 7 p.m. vision thing. We've been posting about it. So whatever your director's doing, please support that. Tuesday at 7 a.m. is a come as you are coffee morning. The fabulous Lisa Ralph's going to be training on habits and goal setting there. You're going to see a video that day also from Haley Rowland. She's going to be talking about how Mary Kay has changed her life through her habits. I'm super excited about that. And then Lisa Schultz that day is going to go live with her scroll and shop parties that she is rocking with. Like, OMG, I want to learn about that. Oh my gosh. So 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, we're going to be learning about team building. Thursday, we get to hear from you. If you are great at an app, great at selling a product, we want you to reach out to your director and go live in our group to teach others. How do you get good? By teaching others. And so we want to hear from you on Thursday. Friday at 7 a.m., coffee come as you are. Trisha Bluss is rocking the 5 beauty concerns you have and how Mary Kay can help you. And she is actually going to be doing that training and her hostess coaching and everything, 7 a.m., again, recorded. And then she has agreed to do a 5 skincare concerns party for us via Zoom on Wednesday night, the next Wednesday night on the 16th at 7 p.m. Central Time. So we'll get all that info to you so you can invite. Yes, it's so exciting. Okay. And then Friday, Saturday morning, we're going to wrap it up, how to close up your week. And then we'll pop back on here and get to hear from you and your wins. So all the challenges and trainings will be emailed out after the events. And I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get this training rolling. I'm going to, if everybody wants to make sure you're muted, I'm going to turn this over to Jane Langemeyer and I'm going to put her as our speaker view. So there you go, Jane, take it away.
Thank you, Beth, and thank you for your brilliant idea to bring us all together tonight. How fun! And to kick this off, Goal Girls, Go Girls. I'm Jane Langemeyer. I'm a sales director from Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. I have been a consultant and sales director for 29 years. What a joy to kick this off with you tonight. Before I start talking about affirmations and vision boards, I just want to take a couple minutes to just say, new year, new thoughts. Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about this. How did you finish the seminar year? Plop that in the chat. Just go ahead and let's get the chat going. How did you finish the year? And what do you feel like you have to celebrate or maybe grieve or say goodbye to as you finish the seminar year? Great, you guys. Awesome. Love this. So before you say hello to the new year, you have to say goodbye to last year. If you've never thought about that, it's actually really healing. And so I want to just encourage you to even just take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it might take. Celebrate achieving a goal. The fabulous Beth Gallagher did the National Quota Sharing again. And so she's got to celebrate the fact that she did that. Her and her wonderful team did that, her personal team. And now she's back at 0. She might be grieving that. She might be celebrating and grieving all at the same time. Beth, oh my goodness. So you have to finish and release whatever it is. Sadness, depression, I'm disappointed I didn't finish a goal, anger, limiting beliefs, celebrate the goal you achieved, write out the things that you want to say goodbye to. Write out the things that are disappointing. Okay, even write a little letter to yourself if you want to. And then when you're done, you get to read it, tear it up, throw it in the air, and just release it. And there's something really freeing about doing that. So before I put affirmations and new thoughts in your head, I just wanted to encourage you to do that with yourself. And actually, you could do that with your kids. You could do that with your family, your husband, anytime you have a transition. You know, the beautiful thing about June 30th is it's a hard deadline, right? It's a firm deadline. Every single year, we get to celebrate what we did and release what we didn't and love starting over. Okay? There's joy in starting over. I love that you're putting stuff in the chat, you guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's all good. It's all good. So let's talk a little bit about affirmations. And before I do, take those 10, 20 minutes, make a date with yourself in your calendar to just do that 10, 20-minute release. Okay? I think it'll really serve you well. All right, let's talk about affirmations and let's talk about what they are not first. Anybody game? What are they not? They are not brainwashing you to convince you of something you have no intent of becoming. You are not brainwashing yourself, okay? We are not brainwashing you to convince you of something you have no intent of becoming, okay? Affirmations are not someone else's voice. Beth already said that. I love that. This is all about you. This is all about what you want, what you need. This is all about you and your goals and dreams and your vision for you and your family and your business. This is not someone else's voice. Next, they are not a magic potion or formula for accomplishment. There's no magic. No magic formula for accomplishment. They are not meaningless. They are not meaningless. Your subconscious mind is pliable and it's waiting for new, better information. New, better information. Okay? So affirmations are Now I'll transition a little bit here. Affirmations are focused thoughts. Got a hair eyelash in my eye. Are focused thoughts that match your desired result with intent and action to accomplish it. Affirmations are focused thoughts that match your desired result with intent and action to accomplish. They are also statements that need to be repeated. They are statements that need to be repeated so that you have a familiarity with the believability of their outcome. That's a lot of words, but it's so good. They are statements that need to be repeated. I would encourage you to do them at least morning and night so that you have a familiarity with the believability of their outcome. So you believe it to be true, right? Focus thoughts that match your desired result with intent and action to accomplish. And now number 2, they are statements that need to be repeated so that you have a familiarity with the believability of their outcome. Okay, 2 more statements about what they are. Number 3, they are repetitions that will upgrade. Who needs an upgrade? Anybody need an upgrade? They are repetitions that will upgrade your thoughts and your expectations when practiced consistently. They are repetitions that will upgrade your thoughts and your expectations when practiced consistently. Repetitions that will upgrade your thoughts and your expectations when practiced consistently. And then finally, affirmations help you catch. They do catch negative thoughts. They do catch negative thoughts that have tripped you and replace them with more current new thoughts for who you are becoming. They're helping you address those limiting beliefs, right? We hear a lot about that in Mary Kay, and they're so important to make sure you catch those negative beliefs, negative thoughts that have tripped you and replace them with a more current new thought for who you're becoming. Okay, so we talked about what they're not and what they are. According to Dr. Caroline Leaf, your thoughts take up valuable mental real estate. Every thought fuels your health or success, or it deteriorates it. So Romans 12:2, if I may, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So renew your mind, capture your thoughts and renew your mind. Okay? Now, there are 8 steps to affirmations. Number 1, affirmations are in the first person present tense. They are in the first person present tense. I, me, my, am, are, is. Affirmations are in the first person present tense. I, me, my, am, are, is. First person present tense. Step 2, tell me if I'm going too fast. Affirmations are specific. They are specific. Quantity, numbers, times, frequency. That's what I mean by specific. And related to your clearly written goal, your goal. Affirmations are specific. Quantity, numbers, times, frequency, and related to your clearly written goal. Number 3, affirmations state a result that includes both a what and a why. Affirmations state a result that includes both what and why. State a result that includes both what and why. Number 4, affirmations include your action to accomplish the goal. Affirmations include your action to accomplish the goal. Halfway through, how's your hand? Halfway through this list, yay. Okay, who's a typer? Anybody else a fast typer? Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I type faster than I write. Step 5, affirmations are to reprogram your subconscious mind away from limiting beliefs. Affirmations are to reprogram your subconscious mind away from limiting beliefs or history. Affirmations are to reprogram your subconscious mind away from limiting beliefs or history and towards a future that you are creating. Doesn't that sound exciting? So they must also tap into your emotions and stir your soul. And that makes sense, right? Because we're talking about our what and our why. Affirmations, number 5, are to reprogram your subconscious mind away from limiting beliefs or history and towards a future that you are creating. So they must also tap into your emotions and stir your soul. Number 6, this one's shorter. Affirmations acknowledge that you are in the process of becoming. Get excited about that. None of us are perfect. None of us have arrived. Beth just talked about how we're going to be a better version of ourselves. Isn't that exciting? Not only for us, but also the people that we love and care about that live with us, our best friends, our family. Isn't that exciting? It's progress, not perfection, as Nancy Moser would always say, National Sales Director Emeriti. Affirmations acknowledge that you are becoming, you are in process. You are becoming, number 6. Number 7, affirmations get updated. Affirmations get updated. They're not a one and done. They get updated usually every 6 months is what I'd recommend. They get updated every 6 months. Number 8, final step. Affirmations are repeated daily, laminated in your shower. Does anybody have theirs laminated in their shower? Have you ever heard of that? Yes. I used to do that all the time. Why do we get away from stuff that worked? Silliness, right? Sometimes this is reminders to get back to do things. Affirmations are repeated daily, laminated in the shower, recorded on your iPhone. You listen to them at the end of your quiet time daily and read them out loud in the shower. There you go. And I would say your evening affirmations will be different. Here's what's cool about them. Record them on Voxer. Perfect. I love that. Because then you listen to it every single day while you're getting ready, while you're driving to work, driving the kids. You'll be amazed how your kids pick that up, right? Grandkids. Evening affirmations are to wind down, to signal rest. I love this. Does anybody have trouble sleeping at night? Want to sleep better? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Kelly. So I think, you know what's so cool about that is you want to signal rest to assure your subconscious mind that you've completed all the day's necessary tasks, that I did my best to embrace deep sleep and lovely dreams, to set my wake time subconsciously, to set my attitude when I wake with joy and gratitude, eager to greet the activities, tasks, and responsibilities and surprises of the day. I love that. I love that. You can even record them to music in the morning, at night. It could be like classical music, Christian music that's quiet, lullaby-ish. You could do something like that, which is really cool. So think about, and if you haven't had a chance yet to release and celebrate, let go of, right? I encourage you to do that. Think also now about what things what are the topics that you would like to set the topics you would like to set as your affirmations. Is it around earnings, finance, wealth, health, wellness, your career, Mary Kay, relationships? You can have affirmations in all those areas, which is so cool. So what topics would you like to set as your affirmations? So I want you to think about your goals, and as you're thinking about these areas, you're going to specify your affirmations for those specific goals, right? Those are unique to you. Those are huge. So you might say something like, I choose to do the work necessary. I choose to do the work necessary to earn, you decide dollar amount, whatever that is. I choose to do the work necessary to consistently earn $200 a month, $2,000 a month. You pick, okay? Through parties, facials, guest events. You say what you want to do there. As I do stated income producing activity, right? Like, how am I going to do that? You state the activity. As I coach others to do the same, maybe you've got a team, making a positive difference for my family with increased wealth. So let me say that again. I choose to do the work necessary because now I'm fully taking responsibility, right? I love that. I choose to do the work necessary to consistently earn dollar amount a month through my Mary Kay business as I see 30 faces, 10 chats, 600 wholesale, perfect six, whatever it is that you do in your unit, okay? And coach others to do the same, making a positive difference for my family with increased wealth. That's just an example. Okay, if you've got one, throw one in the chat. Confidence, I love that. I love that, Patty. Love that. Here's one with wellness. I weigh blank pounds with blank percent body fat as I choose organic, clean foods and prepare healthy meals in advance with 5 workouts a week, 3 workouts a week, whatever it is, bringing great energy to all that I do. Just some examples. Okay. I also wanted to share a few of these, and then I'm going to move on to vision boards. Spent most of my time on affirmations. I think these are helpful as you commit and believe them. I am ready to step out of my comfort zone and into uncharted territory. This might just be your mindness, your willingness to open. I am ready to step out of my comfort zone and into uncharted territory. You might even say, I am safe and secure when I step out of my comfort zone with the support of my Mary Kay family, my husband, whatever it might be. Good. Master Booker. Women are drawn to me, want great skincare and love gathering with their friends. I love it. I love it. I am ready to think new thoughts and let go of limiting beliefs that have stopped me in the past. I am ready to embrace change as I try new things in my business to move ahead. I am ready to face the potential obstacles, rejection, and setbacks that will come as I step out of my comfort zone. If you say that to yourself every single day, those things are not going to be as scary, are they? Yeah. I'm ready to work with an abundance mindset, believing that God will provide all that I need to walk out the dream He has placed on my heart. I love that. Abundance mindset. I'm ready to take steps of faith in a new direction to create change in 2025. I'm ready to lead by example and show the women I lead what is possible when we step out in faith with courage to do new things. So those are just a few ideas about affirmations. I want to encourage you to write and edit it. Record your morning and your evening. I would print and laminate your morning one and stick it in the shower. Just see what you think. Stick it in the shower and set your smartphone to create your habits, right? You'll hear more about habits this week, but set your phone because it's something new, right? Put it by your toothbrush. That's what we've talked about recently. Like anything you can put by something that's already a habit is good, right? By your coffee pot, if that's the first place you go in the morning. Whatever it is, it's all good. Okay, thoughts, questions, anything I missed? Talk too fast? Thankfully, it's recorded. Confident, fearless, trusting God, and stepping out of your comfort zone daily. Love that. Love that. Okay, friends. So vision boards. Just my few minutes left here. What you think about, you bring about. Who said that? Mary Kay Ash, right? So a vision board is a visual representation of your goals and dreams. It serves as a daily reminder of why you need to show up, who you're becoming, and who you're working toward, what you're working toward. Okay? Serving as a daily reminder of why you show up, who you're becoming, and what you're working toward. So it gives you clarity. It reignites your motivation when life gets busy or hard. And it helps you visualize success, which helps your brain believe it's doable. So your goals become a reality. Okay. So you want to place it where you're going to see it daily. Bathroom, on your mirror, your office, your fridge, your phone lock screen, your laptop lock screen. I love those. Again, use your present tense. I choose to use your power statements on your vision board. Keep it updated. Don't let it get, dusty. I'm a huge fan of Canva. Is anybody like Canva or Pinterest? You can collect interesting images there, quotes, visuals. Again, save it on your phone, your lock screen, your laptop. Great for those on the go. I love that. Wonderful. They do work, Lisa. Oh my goodness, don't they? If you are a visual person and you want to use a digital version, great. If you want to do a bulletin board or a cork board, you can take, print out pictures of goals, star prizes, your red jacket, your national area, your unit, debt-free future. Just throw some of those ideas down. Family vacations. Include your affirmations on these vision boards. You may put it in your Mary Kay Datebook. I have a friend, Brenda, who puts it in her Mary Kay Datebook because her datebook's open every single day. She sees it every single day. She's got a picture of her family. That's what's important to her. I have 2 in my office. I'm super visual. There's 1 on my lock screen and 2 in my office. I love it. I see them every day, which is so great. Okay. Journal, notebook. If you have a vision page in there, 1 page to add a check mark, a sticker, a place where it's date completed, whatever it might be. Vision boards are so powerful. If you were to ask Lisa Manson, didn't she accomplish every single thing on her goal poster list? I remember her saying that even the pool, and she didn't even want a pool. Wasn't that what she said? She didn't really even want a pool, but she got a pool. But when you look at that all the time, it's amazing what you can accomplish. It's really, really fun. So vision boards help you see it, believe it, and then achieve it. They're very, very powerful. So thanks for letting me share tonight. I can't wait to learn from everyone else. Have a great, great week, you guys.
Oh my gosh. Woo! Thank you, Jane. So good. So much in there. And here's what I was reading in there about stepping out of our comfort zones and how many of us, we're ready. We're ready to step out. And you know what? You just set it up perfectly for bookings because oftentimes getting out of our comfort zone to get those next bookings, to get that next list. So I can't wait to hear what our next two trainers have in store for us. They collaborated. So, ladies, take it away, whoever is next.
I guess I can go.
Okay, either way.
It doesn't matter.
Go ahead, Becky. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm going to start us off with who are you booking? Who are you booking? I find it very important to make a plan of who you're booking. And this goes really well with your 6 most important list that you're doing in the evenings. So, really wrapping your brain around who you're going to book for the next day. And we're going to get into the nitty gritty of that in a little bit. But when you have a plan of who you're booking, it gives your mind freedom. So knowing who you're going to look to book to the next day gives your mind freedom and gives you confidence. It gives you confidence for the next day when you're going to sit down and do bookings. So your 6 most important list, you're going to put those people down on that with the rest of your list. You are your boss at night, friends. You're your boss at night, and then you're the employee in the morning. That's when you do your 6 most important list. So you can check it all off. Okay. So just remember that boss at night, employee in the morning. Okay. So number one for who are we booking? We are booking referrals from recent facials. Okay, friends. Customer profiles. Do we all fill these out when you have a facial? I even send these with pampering packs for virtual facials because I do virtual and I do in-person stuff. I do both. Okay. Why are these important? It gives them a spot to write down names. And if I'm not really fancy, I'm just like, use what they've been given to me. If you want to do a fancy sheet, like, the friends of friends, you get a half price, whatever, you can do that. You can do that. Ask your director. They have tons of resources. I just like to use the customer profile because it's simple and easy. And I love simple and easy. Okay, so you're going to start referrals from most recent facials and you're going to call your people that you got from those. Those are such warm leads. You've had a facial with the person already. When you're calling their friends, they know who you're talking about. Those are warm referrals. Or people that you've facialed in the last 90 days. Remember, a woman's life changes every 90 days. So maybe they weren't ready to meet with you 90 days ago, but they're ready to meet now. So go ahead and reach out to them as well. If you've been in Mary Kay for a hot minute, you might want to go discover some old profiles. I'm doing a drawer clean, and girlfriends, I found myself some people that I'm just going to call because I just can't even remember. So I'm just going to call them because why not? Why not? So referrals from your recent facials is going to be the first list that you're going to make of people you're going to be booking. Number 2 is going to be Facebook leads. Facebook leads. I still use this, friends, because it serves me really, really well. Facebook leads could be friends of friends. A friend gives you a couple names. She's like, just reach out to them on Facebook. You have to friend them for them to see their message. Sometimes if you don't friend them though, they will see your message. Some people are pretty good at that, but friends of friends on Facebook, number 1. Birthdays. Have you ever gone on Facebook and clicked on birthdays and saw how many friends you are friends with that have birthdays in like July? Book them for a birthday facial. They're so special. Give them a little happy birthday button. It's $1 at the dollar store and they will love you because you're making them feel so special for their birthday month. So booking birthday people from Facebook. Also, current friends. Current friends. Have you gone through your own friends list? I gotta tell you, there was a lot of Facebook parties that I did during COVID, and I have a lot of friends that I have no idea who they are. No idea. So they're probably friended me when we were doing that, and I don't even know they are. But you know what? I want to get to know them. And so I have been booking people on my friends list too. Also, one thing that I learned a while back from Chelsea Atkins was adding a few friends every single day. So if you ever see when you're on Facebook, it'll say something like people that you might know because you have friends in common. I'll look at that and see if they have any Mary Kay people in common with me. If they do, I don't friend them. But if they don't, I'm like, oh, she looks fun. I'll friend her. And then I can reach out to her and just say, hey, we had mutual friends. You look fun. And I grow a new relationship. So that's a great way to look at growing your friends list and growing new referrals for you to facial. So I was listening to Gloria Mayfield Banks the other day, and she said, always find 5 new leads a day. So I want you to just challenge yourself to find 5 new leads at least like 3 times this week. 3 times this week. That's 15 new names in 1 week. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk about how you're tracking your leads because I don't know about you, but like I said before, I don't even know if I called some of these people, shame on me, on my profile cards. Ooh. So tracking your leads is really important. The first one, I do bubble sheets. So I'll write their names on bubble sheets and I keep those so that I can go back and look at them. Actually have some down here. I'll show you guys. And I mark them up. They're pink, they're purple, they got circles, they got X's. And this is how I track is on my bubble sheets. And I keep those handy so I have them until I've kind of like gotten through it all. Another thing you can do is a note card system. Like if you're into using note cards, you can get a little note card box so that you can track your leads that way. That's a really good way. Tracking them in your calendar as well. So if they ask to be called 2 months from now, write them out in your calendar 2 months. You can do that as well. But just really finding a tracking system that works for you. I know some people use spreadsheets. Spreadsheets make me want to chew my arm off. I do not do those, but some people love them, and that's so good. Use a spreadsheet if you love a spreadsheet. So awesome. But you must track them or you might miss some opportunity. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, I probably missed some opportunity. Got to get those right away. So just figure out what works best for you. And I love this quote. I don't know who said this quote, but don't be the I wish I would have. You'll be the person that says, I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I tracked. I'm glad that I planned for my next day. I'm glad that I followed up with my bookings. So yeah, those are my who are you looking to book and keep track of it. So that's it for me, Mandy. It's on to you.
All those were great tips. Oh my gosh, Beth, thank you so much for having me. I feel so honored to be part of this group, and I love talking about bookings. Um, I think that we all know we need to do it, right? Like we know we need bookings. And quite honestly, probably not going to give you any new tools that you haven't heard before. It's all about right here, right? Like, did you know that when you are a Mary Kay consultant, it is your job to book appointments? And so I think it made me feel better to know that I'm only one booking away from a solid business. So if you guys do not have any bookings on your calendar, and be vulnerable in the chat, like, is there anybody on here that doesn't have any bookings right now for July? And it's okay. This is a safe place. Okay. Okay, you guys, you are one booking away from a solid business. Have you guys seen like national sales directors and top directors saying, meet Kelly? I met her at a party, and at Kelly's party, we recruited this girl, and then this girl knew this girl, and now she's an executive team leader in Mary Kay or a top director. You know, that's how we meet people, okay? Like we have to just get it done. And so hopefully I'm just going to give you some new thoughts, because I think we get into our own head when it comes to bookings. And I'm only going off of like what I've been hearing like from my unit and from the girls that I work with. So if you don't have a booking, create one. Why don't you have a party? Why don't you create an event, you invite guests, and you show up? Even if you are the only person that shows up, take some selfies, take a picture of the table in the mirror, create that FOMO. Nobody's got to know that nobody showed up, but put that on your customer Facebook page or on your story, and just, create that FOMO, the fear of missing out. Like, I want to do that. And, put on there, don't miss my next event. Message me if you want me to put you on the list. So, and maybe we don't use the term Mary Kay party. Like, we know we're having a Mary Kay party, but maybe we just think a new thought. What about having like a purpose to your bookings? Like, have you guys seen the new glass skin facials that women are doing? There are so many tools out there, you guys, on all the Facebook pages of all the products that we use for a glass skin facial. Get the samples out, set it up, take a picture. I need 30 women this month that want to do a glass skin facial. And you can even throw in there that it's helping me out with my business. It's helping me in my training. The makeover contest, you guys, that the company blesses us in so many different ways. And this is a booking tool. We obviously know that, it would be so fun to win that, $5,000 gift card and your customer winning that. But this is a booking tool. Like, throw that out there. Make sure that's on your story. Make sure that's on your customer page. What about foundation matching? Like, that could be a purpose for a booking. Put the tagline, 80% of women are wearing the wrong foundation. Don't be that person. I challenged myself to do 25 foundation matches this month. Who would like to be on my list? A summer portfolio. We're in summertime. Makeup for the seasons. Have you guys seen all the stuff about, what season are you? So just pick something and go with it, instead of, I need to book a Mary Kay party. Would you be a hostess? Sometimes it's just changing things like that. Just get away from that mentality. I need to book a party. I need to book a party. You're creating selling appointments is what you're doing. So if you need to call it a selling appointment, call it a selling appointment. I just kind of feel like we just get in our own heads about we have to book a Mary Kay party. And you know what? Mary Kay Ash said it herself, that if we are out of bookings, we are out of business. You have to have somewhere to go. And Becky talked about referrals. You know what? I hate to admit this, but I got away from asking for referrals. Like, this last year, I'm like, when is the last time I did that at one of my skincare classes? So even myself went back to basics. Turn over your profile card right now and think of something fun. We did a big event a couple weeks ago, and for 7 referrals that you put on your profile card, you get a half price item. It costs you nothing to do that. I kind of like, you get $1 off for every qualified referral you give me. But I also back it up with, you guys, I'm not a Mary Kay stalker lady. I'm not going to call these people 50 million times. I will call them. I will text them, probably wait about a week. And then I'm going to leave a more urgent message. I know you're busy, and that's okay. And if you don't have time, I'm going to go ahead and move on. If I don't hear from you by Friday, I'm just going to move on to the next person on the list. And then it's like, whoa, like, I need to call her back. Like, I don't want to miss this opportunity. So make sure you just tell the people that are giving you the referrals what you're going to do with it. You're going to say, Molly, I met with Molly today, and I asked her who was overworked, overstressed, and could use some pampering, and you made her list, and she wants to gift you with this pampering session, and you get a $10 gift card if you meet with me. And we can do it virtual, or we can do it in person. So create the urgency, create the making her feel special. Friend said that about her, so that she feels special. And so, you guys, I know I don't have to tell you this, But the reason that we're not having like guest to events and we're not having new team members is because we're not seeing enough faces. You can't ask the same customers over and over to all of your meeting events or your whatever events you do online. It tires them, and then it tires you. So when you see new faces, block out a couple days. And Mary Kay Ash also said a 10-party week will change your life. And so, just think of that. If you had 10 parties, if you had 2 parties in a week, you probably have 7 or 8 new people that you can invite to the next event. So it's all about faces. And then one of my other things that I like to do is I just create some fun sample packets of skincare with some candy in it, and just in really cute bags. You guys know where to find all that stuff. But just post on your story or send a text to your customers, who wants one, or who can I gift this to? Even your current customer base, they need refacialed. Like, you need to see them again when we have new products. And so, when you do that, that's a new face for you. And so you'll hear directors work, virtual, when half directors work in person. They're all successful. You just need to find your niche, what works best for you. I like being in person. Like, I love being in person, but there are so many successful people that are doing 100% virtual. And how cool is that? We can mail them samples and we can get on Zoom. So just think those thoughts. Think about, as we are going through this week, like, I'm challenging my unit, like, what are things that you want to buy with the profits from your business? Like, think about that, you guys. Like, we are all at zero right now. What do you want to buy this year before June 30th, 2026? You think that sounds far away, but it's going to be here before we know it. Like, the last thing that I want anybody to do is like, gosh, dang it, I wish I would have worked a little harder. I wish I would have started in July, because July is a key month. So what is it that you want to purchase with your Mary Kay money, your profits, your Mary Kay profits? You're not going to be able to do that without new faces, selling appointments, and bookings. So get out of your own head, create a booking, or be specific about a booking and take off with it in July. It could even be July birthdays, like Becky said. Think of a theme instead of the generalized Mary Kay party. And I think that you'll do great. That's it.
Wow, wow, wow. Aren't you all just amazing? I hope, Becky, your hand is hurting from writing so fast and all the ideas and thinking new thoughts. That's what I got out of this tonight. And so, wow, this week is going to be explosive. We have set up all of your challenges to be simple, small challenges, because here's what I heard. If you've ever read the book, The Atomic Habit, it's 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. You have to think like that, and putting those new habits into activity. And so tonight, your aha moment, I want you to text your director, call your director, however you communicate with her. What was your aha moment from this training? Where is your strength? Wow, I do that well. I think outside the box. I do get referrals. That's my strength. We all want to go to our weaknesses, but my friends, every day this week, I want you to think about your strength in that training that you're hearing. And then, of course, as you heard from Becky Clements, your 6 most important things list, text that over to your director or email it to her, however you communicate with her, and what you're buying from your profits. Ooh, I didn't have that on the list, but man, oh man, that is so good. When you have a goal, a booking goal, a referral goal, a vision board goal, you've got those goals, you will hit them every time. If you don't have it, you don't have a target. And so this is the conclusion of tonight. I hope you're like, wow, you're going to have some great conversations here. I see DJ for your kid's wedding. Oh my goodness. That is just so phenomenal. There's a lot that we can do. And if you have all the money you need, you think about a good cause that you could start donating your profits to, if you've got that. So to our trainers, Jane and Becky and Mandy, woo! They are blowing it up in the chat for all of you for your excellence. And so have a beautiful day. Make your vision board, get your affirmation ready to go. And Jane, thank you for giving us permission to release the old year, to grieve if we need to for 2 to 3 minutes, and then to visualize the new because it's here. Don't wait, my friends. Have a great, great, amazing rest of your night. We will see you back here as you are able to get on this week. But I can't wait next Sunday night to celebrate what has happened in just one short week. So have a great evening, everyone.